English Learning Podcast.
Listen, learn, and effortlessly enhance your English.
Hello, my lovely listeners, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast with me, Lily. Today's episode is a little different and a little closer to my heart because we're talking about something that has shaped who I am in ways I didn't even realize until I sat down to prepare this podcast. Books, British books, stories written by authors from my own country, some old, some new. These stories didn't just entertain me, they comforted me, they challenged me. They taught me how to be braver, softer, more curious, and more myself. So grab a warm drink, curl up somewhere quiet, and come with me as I share 5 of my favorite British books and how they changed me. The first book I remember falling in love with was Matilda by Roald Dahl. I must have been about 7 years old. I was a quiet child, bookish, shy, always tucked away in a corner with a story. So when I read about this brilliant little girl who loved libraries and learning, I felt like someone had written about me. Matilda was small but mighty. She used kindness and cleverness to outsmart cruelty. That idea, that your brain could be your superpower, was a game changer for little me. Vocabulary I learned from Matilda? Words like revolting, clever clogs, and thumping. Very British, very cheeky. Dahl's writing taught me that English could be playful, surprising, even silly. I first read Pride and Prejudice when I was 16. I didn't expect to love it. I thought it would be stuffy and old-fashioned. But oh, I was wrong. Elizabeth Bennet wasn't just witty. She was fearless. She questioned the world around her. She refused to marry for money. She spoke her mind, even when society told her not to. And Mr. Darcy, well, once I got past his brooding, I saw the growth in him too. This book taught me about nuance, how characters can change, how misunderstandings shape relationships. It also gave me vocabulary like amiable, fortnight, melancholy, and esteem, words you still hear in formal British English today. And it made me fall in love with period dramas. I still re-watch the 1995 BBC version every autumn. This one's a bit more modern and very special. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime follows a boy named Christopher who is neurodivergent. He sees the world differently, mathematically, logically, beautifully. Reading this as a teenager opened my eyes. It made me rethink what it means to understand someone. It showed me how powerful a unique voice can be. The writing is simple, but not easy. It uses everyday English in really clever ways, vocabulary like trust, pavement, neighborhood, detective. But through Christopher's eyes, every word feels sharper, more alive. This book taught me empathy, and it reminded me how language...
I read Never Let Me Go when I was in university, and it stayed with me for weeks after I finished it. It's quiet, slow, gentle on the surface, but utterly heartbreaking underneath. It tells the story of 3 students growing up in a strange boarding school, slowly discovering the dark truth about their existence. Ishiguro's writing style is understated. He never tells you everything, but he gives you just enough to make you feel it all. Vocabulary here is more advanced: resigned, composure, bleak, sheltered, inevitable. But what really changed me was the feeling that sometimes life isn't about dramatic moments, but about the soft ache of growing up, of losing time, of longing for more. It taught me the power of subtle storytelling. This one isn't a novel, it's nonfiction, but I had to include it. Philippa Perry is a British psychotherapist, and her book changed how I think about emotions, relationships, and communication. It's about parenting, but more than that, it's about understanding yourself. She writes with humor and compassion, and I found myself underlining almost every other sentence. This book taught me emotional vocabulary, words like resentment, validation, reassurance, boundaries, connection. It gave me language for things I had felt but never quite knew how to express. It made me kinder to others and to myself. Reading these books didn't just entertain me. They helped me understand English more deeply. They shaped how I speak, how I think, and even how I feel. That's the beautiful thing about reading. It builds your vocabulary, yes, but also your empathy, your rhythm, your confidence. For English learners, I always suggest starting with stories. Even if you don't understand every word, you feel the emotion, and slowly the meaning catches up. Try audiobooks too. Listening while you read can improve your pronunciation and intonation. And don't worry about reading fast. Go slowly. Savor the words. So those were 5 British books that changed me. I hope 1 or 2 of them sparked your interest. Books are friends you can carry anywhere, and in this fast, noisy world, there's something beautiful about sitting with a story that whispers rather than shouts. Have you read any of these? Or do you have a favorite book in your own language or in English? I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment or message me anytime. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe for more cozy chats, slow stories, and gentle English practice with me. Until next time, keep reading, keep growing, and always keep wondering. Bye for now.